Hey, how is it going again, Guardians? LVnative here with another Destiny video. Well, it is Tuesday, June 20th, time for another Destiny Weekly Reset. But before we get into that, real quick, let's go ahead and take a fast look at
the feature comment of the day.
And today's comment comes to us from Luxray the Beast V2, and he says, I should be the feature comment of the day because if this is on Tuesday the 20th, it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Luxray. I appreciate that, man. And remember, guys, if you would like to be the feature comment of the day, all you gotta do, smack that like button, drop a comment in the section below, and I just might pick yours to be the very next featured comment of the day. So, let's go ahead and jump right into this reset and see what's going on. First up, the weekly featured raid is going to be the Death Singer Challenge and the Crota Challenge. You know what that means, guys. It is Crota's, and it is, in my opinion, the fastest and easiest raid for you to complete. So, if you guys need to do that to get your Age of Triumph ornaments, make sure that you're jumping in there and getting this done. Those of you still doing the Challenge of Elders, we have got modifiers of Berserk, melee kill bonus, and small arms. Doing this will get you a legendary engram and 10 legendary marks for your first 3 runs. For the weekly Nightfall Strike, this time around we have got the Blighted Chalice, aka Killin' Malak. And we're going to have modifiers of Voidburn, Brawler, Fresh Troops, Airborne, and good old Daybreak. And if you guys are not familiar with what Daybreak is, basically think of Mayhem from PvP, you know, grenades and supers everywhere, but you get to do it during PvE stuff like the Nightfall Strike. Very fun to do. Make sure you guys jump in, take advantage of that, get those Nightfalls knocked out, and get yourself some awesome rewards. The Siva Crisis Heroic Strike playlist has modifiers of Heroic, Solar Burn, Specialist, and Juggler. Solar Burn and Specialist, huh? Let's see, time for me to bring out my Icebreaker, guys. Doing this will get you a Treasure of Ages and 10 legendary marks, again, for your first 3 runs. The Weekly Story playlist has modifiers of Heroic, Brawler, and Match Game. Again, do it 1 time to do a Treasure of Ages, but you can do it up to 5 times for 20 legendary marks each time for a total of, you got it, 100 legendary marks. So, if you need a quick, injection of legendary marks, possibly for any of the weapons this week, make sure you're doing this Weekly Story playlist. This time around, it is going to be in the Dark Champions mission playlist. And for our weekly PvP event, we have got Mayhem Clash. Doing this will get you a Treasure of Ages and some legendary marks, not to mention a whole lot of salt for your enemies. As far as the other Crucible modes this time around, we have got Control and Supremacy, so you know those are going to be our Shaxx bounties, Elimination, Salvage, and good old regular Rumble. Heading on down to the Iron Temple, you know where we're going. We're going to go see Tyranitar and see if she has any good artifacts for us. So, let's see what we have got. We've got the Memory of Jolder with an Intellect and Strength roll. This is the one that removes your sprint cooldown penalty. Very, very popular among most Titans out there, myself included. We also have the Memory of Silumar with a straight discipline roll. This is one where in the Crucible, resistance to your damage over time attacks is greatly increased. And last up, we have got the good old Memory of Scory with an Intellect and Discipline roll, actually a very good Intellect and Discipline roll. When your super is full, kills cause nearby ally supers to recharge faster. So most of you guys are familiar with this one, especially when it used to be abused in Trials of Osiris. Luckily, they've kind of patched that so you can't just sit in the back and continually charge up everyone's super. You actually got to get in there and get a kill for that perk to activate. So, if you're still needing it, definitely go in and pick this guy up. Alright guys, and down in the tower, you know the deal. Go and see Shaxx, pick up his 2 weekly bounties to get those Nightfall tier rewards. And as I mentioned, it is going to be in the Supremacy and Control match types. If you still are trying to get your hands on an Icebreaker, just go on down here to see Commander Savala at the end. I ain't even going to talk to him, but go see him, pick up the Sunrise bounty, complete that with the Nightfall this week, and you have a shot at getting your hands on an Icebreaker. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the good old Crucible Quartermaster. Want to note, he does have the Hand Cannon bounty. So, make sure you guys complete this, knock this out, get a chance at a God Rolled Ice Luna or something similar. Of course, you can also get yourself old Trials weapons, old Iron Banner weapons, but the main reason people are doing this, trying to get their hands on either that God Rolled Palindrome or possibly Ice Luna. So, If you're still wanting one of those, this is a bounty you want to make sure you get each and every week if it is available. Moving on to the weapons. I'm going to tell you now, guys, I've already taken a quick little peek at a lot of these. There is not a lot to celebrate this week, but there's a couple of them that are halfway decent. We'll start things off with this B29 party favor here. Not too bad. We're going to go over the perks here. Reflex, Steady Hand IS, and OEG Rifle Scope. Go with the Reflex. It's a really good sight. Outlaw, Feeding Frenzy, Small Bore, Rifled Barrel, and Head Seeker. Not too bad with Head Seeker. I probably would want something else that's going to help increase this stability, other than the Small Bore and Rifled Barrel. Maybe a rangefinder or something like that. This is a decent pulse rifle, but we've definitely seen much better in the past. Well, let's see, the palindrome of the week. It always seems to have a pretty decent roll. Let's take a look at what we got now. Steady Hand, Sure Shot, and Quick Draw. Starting things good. We got a Sure Shot, Hot Swap, and Last Resort. I guess either of those are okay. Reinforced Barrel, always awesome to have in high caliber. And Reactive Reload. Okay, you know, not that bad, but considering all the God Roll palindromes we've seen in the past, this one definitely doesn't stack up. Odds are by now, you probably have a little bit better palindrome than this already, but if for whatever reason you don't and you want to pick it up, save your money for next week. You're probably going to have a little bit better roll. Alright, now if you are looking for a good PvE shotgun, the Curtain Call is always a decent bet, especially when we have like full auto and rifled barrel. Looking good already, guys. Replenish or knee pads, honestly, depending on your playstyle, either of these would work out very, very well. Linear Compensator, CQB Ballistics, and Soft Ballistics. Pick your poison on that. You could go with Stability since it's full auto and it's going to be firing, you know, more aggressively. Actually, that might be the route that I would go if I was rocking this particular shotgun. But if you guys need a good PvE shotgun, this one will definitely hold its weight. Usually always like to look at the Event Horizon roll as well, because when it's God rolled, this sniper is really, really good. So we got the Hawkeye, the View Tac, and the Eagle Eye. So none of our good scopes there. I should probably stop looking right now. Triple Tap, Spray and Play, Armor Piercing Rounds, Snapshot, and Unflinching. Yeah, this is a 100% pass on this one this week. And heading on over to the Vanguard Quartermaster, look at this guy just strutting all of his threads. Nice raid gear there, buddy. Yeah, anyway, we're losing track. Let's see what the Vanguard Quartermaster has for us. The Partheon Shot, interesting roll on that. Let me show it to you. We got the Red Dot Sight, Quick Draw, OEG, Outlaw, always love Outlaw, Partial Refund, Braced Frame, Hello Stability, Lightweight, and Head Seeker. So not that bad of a pulse rifle, honestly, guys. Head Seeker's always pretty good, but with the Parthian Shot, you want to get that stability as high as possible. Hello Braced Frame. Sure, we lose a little bit of magazine, but we definitely don't mind the increase to stability. All in all, halfway decent weapon, but with Head Seeker and Outlaw, it's actually fairly fun to use, guys. So if you're so inclined, you got the extra money to spend, go ahead and pick it up. Alright, so taking a look over here at Dead Orbit, nothing super great, but I did want to show you the roll on this Keystone. It's actually pretty decent if you take a look at it. Red Dot ORA, Focused Lens, and the OEG Rifle Scope, but we have got Explosive Rounds or Lightweight, go with Explosive Rounds, Outlaw or Small Board, go Outlaw, and Crowd Control. So you're going to be getting extra damage from the Crowd Control, being able to hit multiple people or even guys that are behind walls, or just getting extra damage on them with the explosive rounds. And then when we do get the headshots, we get really quick reloads. So not a bad scout rifle at all, guys. So if you're in the market for one, you could definitely do a lot worse than the Keystone. And as always, looking for the God Roll Last Ditch. He has never brought a really, really good one yet. Smooth Ballistic, CQB, Soft. Yeah, it's already not looking great there. Flared Magwell, Snapshot, Hammer Forged is good. Knee pads, and the rangefinder. Alright, so not our God Roll yet again. I will continue my search for it though. Alright, Future War Cult, what are you hiding up here in this little room that no one ever likes to go check out? It's gotta be something good. Well, let's see the Whale Hand Cannon. Right off the bat, we got Steady Hand, Sure Shot, and Quick Draw. Sure Shot, not too bad. Explosive Rounds, Lightweight, Hammer Forged, Rangefinder, and Outlaw as well. So, Hammer forged for range, range finder. Explosive, you know what? Not a bad hand cannon, guys. Definitely could do a lot worse. I don't know that I would spend it. I've already got a couple of really god-rolled hand cannons. So for me, this doesn't interest me, but if you're, you know, stuck, just maybe you just started playing the game not too long ago and you haven't got a chance to get a really good hand cannon, yeah, it could definitely do a lot worse than picking up the whale this week. Not a great recommendation, but again, it's a pretty decent hand cannon, guys. And as always, we know the wormwood is good every week because it really can't come with a bad roll. Let's just take a gander and see what it's got. Steady hand, sure shot. Alright, I like sure shot. Armor piercing and snapshot. Hand loaded, army of one. Yeah, I guess you could go hand loaded, that's not bad at all. And hidden headache. You know, another all around very, very good wormwood sidearm, guys. So for whatever reason, if you haven't picked one up since everybody's been using this for months, you can go ahead, pick the wormwood up, and you'll have a very, very nice, serviceable sidearm, especially for all your crucible needs. So if for whatever reason you don't have your hands on a good sidearm and you just can't wait any longer, definitely pick up the wormwood. You could do a lot worse. Even though the roll isn't absolutely god tier, it's still really good, guys. So if you need a sidearm, pick up the wormwood this week. Alright, and last up, new Monarchy. You usually always disappoint us. Maybe you'll be the one with the hidden gem this week. I don't know. I haven't even looked yet. The Assembly 2 auto rifle. Good old bullet hose. Only problem with this one is we never have anything good with stability on it. I usually will never even look at that weapon. Free will, Impeacher 5 sidearm. Pretty good if you want the absolute max fire rate. The Bad Council 4 can be a decent PvE shotgun. Not PvP, but if it has the right rolls on it. Yeah, nothing great on that one. The one thing I always do like to check out, and I keep my hopes up for new Monarchy, is this Disposition 7 sniper rifle. This is one of my favorite archetypes to use, and if it has a very good sight set. Okay, so we do have Ambush, very, very good for people who are not looking for the high aim assist sniper rifle. So if that's you, this is a very, very good, comfortable sight to use. See, armor piercing rounds and snapshot. And go with the snapshot, hammer forged, and triple tap and unflinching. Okay, not that great. If anything, this is geared more towards a PvE sniper, but when you're running a PvE sniper, I highly recommend you get one that has a higher impact than this. You want to go Icebreaker, you know, LDR, stuff like that. So, yeah, again, nothing good for me this week from new Monarchy. Maybe one week he'll jump out of the bushes and scare us and give us just a fantastic weapon, but it hadn't happened yet. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hey, if you enjoyed it or found it helpful or useful, do me a quick solid and smack that like button, and in the comment section below, let me know this time if there were any weapons that I might have missed that you guys thought deserved a little bit more attention, and depending on how persuasive you are, hey, I may go ahead and do a video just on that one weapon, so challenge accepted for you guys. And if this is your first time to this channel, first of all, welcome. Love to have you here, and make sure before you leave, smack that subscribe button and turn that little notification bell on so you will be the very first to know whenever I put out another great video like this one. But that's gonna wrap it up, guys. As always, this is LVnative. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next one.